Alright, here we go. So I'm gonna like break down the basics of farming, like the best way that I can. This is like a personal video because it may not be the best, but I can explain things simply, and I'll try and break it down as easily as I can. And then I'll play the champion that you played too, so I'll play Caitlyn. Shit. I guess it just assumes I have the right ones, whatever. Alright. It doesn't really matter for CSing. I mean, it kind of does. I have a resolve, so I'm not gonna have as much AD. Since I'm pretty sure it gives like 8 AD or something like that. Actually, no, you don't even gain AD with fucking the other one. When you have the Lethal Tempo, you don't get gain AD from that. You don't have attack speed. So I'll just make up for that. But still, even with this, I'll show you like how easy, or like the easiest way for you to farm in bot lane. The easiest way for you to learn how to farm. And this isn't going to be something that just comes overnight. I mean, if you grind it and you just do it over and over again, it can come overnight, but I doubt it will. You can try and make it come overnight though. Like if you just keep on going at it over and over again, then yeah, you know. Because for farming, it's more of, it's not like muscle memory. You don't memorize like when to just click it and shit. You know, like you don't snap to the fucking minion or something like that. It's more of just remembering what time to click it. You feel me? So it's not as physical as it is mental, which is a good thing. Because I know you're a smart guy. Listen, you can get used to shit pretty quickly. All right, so we go. By the way, you don't have to buy a trinket out of the start. Like, you don't have to buy a trinket out of base. You just buy your items and then you run. Once you get past, once you get past here, it'll be good. He fucking changed all my settings. Oh my god. Oh, let's do all this shit because I've already. Oh. And show me up on the left. Where's that? Okay. No, I'm not gonna buy any items or anything like that. This is how you like start out. Like the best way for me to explain it. Right, so you have A clicking. A clicking is really useful because it shows your attack range. Like everywhere in between here. If there's someone standing like there, here, anywhere around here, I can attack them. See how the minion walked into it, so I can attack it. Now, what you want to do is, some people say check the HP of a minion, but I feel like that's too hard. So the best way to learn how to farm is just to get used to the attack damage on your specific champion. Like right now, I know I can kill my minion right there. This one's probably gonna die to the minions. You also have to pay attention to which one of the minions are attacking. Like I don't want to attack that one because I know the minions are hitting that minion. So I know that if I hit that one at the right time, like there, I can kill it along with my minions. Because you want to work with your lane, you don't want to work against it. Like you don't want to be hitting this or work against yourself either, actually. Because if you're hitting something else, you feel me? Like you're not going to notice that this minion is the one dying when you're hitting that one. So you always want to be aware of that. Also have to be aware of, I misclicked. Have to be aware of which, like what your kit, how like the best way to utilize your kit. Like I missed one CS out of 12 because every 2 waves is 6 minions, and the third one for bot lane. Actually, the third one is a cannon wave. Yeah, I missed another one. So this is what you want to do. You just want to keep on doing like testing this over and over again. So before you could try it out without runes because there were runes in the game that you could like purchase that would give you bonus AD and attack speed. But you want to get used to just farming minions the best way you can. Like They say to try it without abilities, like to use abilities, try to get CS too. I feel like the best way, and that's true actually. I feel like the best way to farm minions, or to learn how to farm minions, is to do it without using your abilities. Like if I'm using my Q to farm minions, it makes it easier for me to just kill that. But then I won't get used to utilizing my minions and which minion they're auto attacking to CS. Feel me? So basically, you just want to get used to when you auto attack the minions to kill them. And for Caitlyn, since she's like pushes so hard, and that's basically what she's good at. She's just good for pushing. Like, you want to get used to using your abilities to push the wave, or even to like deny. Because like in League, you can't kill your own minions to deny the enemy CS or XP. So the best way to deny them is to have the lane push towards you. I'll try and give an example of that now, like freezing the lane. So this isn't really going to be like an easy way to freeze the lane. I don't think I can easily freeze this lane. I feel like it's still going to push out. But basically freezing is waiting until minions are like, well, they have to be, the wave has to be pushing to you first for you to figure out how to freeze it. I'll just try and get it to push. It should push here actually, I think. That was, is it? I don't know. Yeah, it should. Yeah, it's gonna push. I'm gonna let that die. Let's just skip 30 seconds. I think I can do that. See if it pushes or not. Oh shit, I was wrong. Okay, well, let's keep going. So keep fast forwarding it until it pushes. Oh fuck, is it ever gonna push? Doesn't look like it. Oh shit. Oh my god, I ruined it. Alright. I did not know that was the way that worked. There we go. Alright, let's go top. Holy shit. Oh, where's it teleport? No, I don't see it. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna try and freeze this way. Holy shit. Also, you really want to learn farming on the tower. That's just important. It doesn't look like I know it, because I probably don't. Alright, there we go. Oh my god, I fucked it again. Oh, whatever. Basically, freezing lane is, if I was on the enemy side right now, and this wave was pushing, I would let it push. Like, I would sit here, and I would just let it keep going. So that it denies my main. Like, let's say I'm on an enemy team, right? And this is your wave, and I'm the enemy. I would want this wave to keep pushing, so that, and you're not here. Like say you're like you backed or some shit like that, right? Like I killed you or you backed, you teleported bottom. Any situation, I would want this wave to keep pushing and keep going, so that you don't get any of this XP or any of this gold from the minions. Because if it's me, you know, like what shit is, if it's my minions, and these are pushing in like this, I'm basically fucked. Cause I just lost 3 waves of minions and 3 waves of gold because I wasn't there for it. But since I'm here, I want this to push. Feel me? So let's put it this way: if you're behind, if you're the one with the big minion wave, you want to push it. You want to keep that push going, because if you don't, they will kill all of the enemy minions, so that you don't get any XP from it. But if let's say you're the enemy, what you want to do to counter that is just come in and say he leaves, like he backs like an idiot. Say he leaves and backs. What you want to do is just keep letting it go, and then just don't let it like kill your turn or anything like that. But you want to keep letting that wave push in while the enemy's wave is coming. You just want to let it keep coming. Like right now, let's put it this way: like the way it is right now, this wave, the enemy wave is pushing to me, and let's say the enemy laner is gone, right? I want this wave to keep doing that, to keep pushing, because he's not there, so he doesn't get any of the XP from the minions that are hitting him right now. And of course, when a minion gets gets close to dying, I want to kill it because I still want to get the gold for it. But even if you do miss it, let's say you do miss the minion, like it's fine because they lose the XP for it. But basically, you just want to let this wave keep pushing, and keep denying XP from the enemy. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So I kind of fucked it down here. These minions are holy shit. Yeah, those minions are fucking it up. And the best way to freeze a lane, so that it does do what it's doing right now, right here. You wanna, actually, I can just show you. Let these minions kill them, right? Let these minions kill them, and then you want to keep 4 caster minions in the back. That's all you need. So 4 caster minions from the previous wave. So these 4 will push this wave, guaranteed, and then you can freeze it, and you just kill them like it's normal. You feel me? You don't fully kill them, but you just like, you know, you just attack them and CS it like it's normal. So what you want to do is basically the easiest way to get a freeze going is if the wave is in this position the way it is right now, let it be that way. Kill these minions. Trim the wave down a little bit, right? You want to get rid of the cannon minion, 100% get rid of that. And then you want to leave 4 caster minions. Because if you leave anything more, or if you leave anything less than 4, it's not guaranteed to push. If you leave anything more than 4, it'll push too hard. You might not be able to catch up with it. So I have 4 caster minions right here. So after this wave right here, I just want to push these out. And I'll let them kill that last one. And then I want to push this. And the best way to keep, and you don't want these minions to hit the tower either. So you just keep those minions right there where they are, and there you go, you're golden. Because now these will come in, and then only 2 of these will die, I think. Yeah, I think only 2, maybe 3 of them will die, like off the bat. And then this way we'll keep pushing, and you can keep it in this spot, and you can do this forever. Like you can just keep doing this over and over again. Like, it doesn't have to stop. If you do it properly, this shit won't stop. Like I might have fucked it up with that minion right there, but I might not have. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. So I guess I'll just keep that with that one there. Now this wave's gonna push back. Yeah, see how I fucked it up? I don't know. Actually, I don't even know how I fucked it up, to be honest with you. So I can't really explain that. But I can't explain how it works. But you can keep this push going. Like, did I fuck it up? Did I? Looks like I didn't, actually. Alright, well, you can just keep this push going then. Yeah, you just keep this push going and don't let it stop. Yeah, just keep going. And one thing that you have to take note of is the reason why you want to A-click is so that you know when you're in range of minions. So when you see a minion dying, you can just, boom, click onto it so that you can kill it. And if you're all the way over here, right? Let's say you're over here, and this minion's dying back here. You're like, oh shit, I have to CS this, right? You walk up to it. Actually, I'm gonna make that. You walk up to it. I made it anyway. Fuck. Let's say you're out of range of this minion right here, right? Okay, and it's dying. You have to move in to kill it instead of you just like that. Like the way I was right there, where I'm all the way over here, so I can't attack it. You basically want to like put yourself in a position where you can still hit the minion and kill it, but you're not in harm's way of the enemy. So let's say the enemy is standing over here, right? You can stand up top here on this side. Let's say this is bot lane. It's the same thing. If the enemy's standing right there and you're standing here, let's say the enemy's standing here and you're standing there, and the minions are all right here. This is safe. Like, this is the safest spot to be. Because let's say they're there. Where's my ping? Fuck. They're there. Fucking Christ. They're there, and you're here, right? This isn't like the best place you want to be, because you can still see us from this distance, but it's just that you're more susceptible to getting poked than if you were to be over here across from the minion wave, because they can't really channel most CC through minions, so they have to go around it. And if you're standing here just chilling, doing nothing, they can't hit you. And of course, the best spot that you want to be on would be on this side, and rather have them over there, because then they're more susceptible to a gank than you are. But still, like small things do go should be taken into consideration when you're playing League. But a lot of the small shit that you have to pay attention to, the most small shit that matters later on doesn't matter now for you. Okay, so like this is more put towards you. Like, this is more of a tutorial that's created specifically for you, because this will help you the most, I think. I hope. Like, that's just like the simplest way I can explain laning. I can explain other things about laning too, like why I'm sitting here clicking back and forth like this. Why you would want to recall while there's nothing to do in the lane. Let's say there's a tower here or some shit, right? And the wave is pushed up to the tower. So the wave is pushed up to the tower, right? And there's nothing to do here. You don't want to back yet, but you're channeling your recall anyway, just in case you see the jungler come and you see them running towards you. your back is already being channeled, so you can just leave. You see? That's just like a small thing. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of shit that goes into playing the game. Also, I can explain why you would want to view other lanes. Like you want to, the reason why you don't want to have camera lock on is because if you're camera locked, I don't even. Let's say you're camera locked like this, right? You don't see any of that's going on right here. And let's say you're in a bad position where you're like, you're here, right? You don't see any of what's going on. Like you don't see any of what's going on up there, around here, over there, down to the left. You don't see any of that. So if you were to camera lock and you're just running, the chances of someone just coming right here and killing you is so much higher because you don't have vision of the other lanes. You know if someone's missing. Rather, if you were, you feel me? Like if you were, if your camera was free, you could just move wherever you want to move and move your camera along the way while you go there, and then just press spacebar like that to recenter yourself. And of course, there's the F keys. Like say if I had teammates, the F1, F2, F3, F4, and F5. I'm pretty sure the F keys work by the position that you are on here, but I'm not positive about that. I think F1 is always going to be you. F2 is going to be top laner. Is going to be like whoever's like here. F3 is here, F4 is here, and F5 is there, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. But yeah, that's basically the tutorial. I mean, I could probably explain things better than the way I did in this video, maybe. Or I can probably just make another video on some other things that'll help you out. Just let me know if you understand what happened in this video and if I explained it well. I'll just ask Ryan if this is a good video. If he says no, then whatever. Alright.